crispy skin Chinese style chicken. The trick to making the crispy skin chicken itself is a 24-hour process. It's not difficult, and basically you loosen all of its skin. So start a day ahead, 4-pound chicken. Over here, I have a round tablespoon of that Sichuan pepper. And then I've added 5 spice powder. Then we're gonna add to that about a tablespoon of salt as well. Then we're going to use about a teaspoon each per bird of ginger, garlic, and anise, which is like fennel, but a little bit more licoricey, or fennel pollen. Or if you really love that flavor, you could do a little combo of the two. We mix this together, and we save a little of this combo for the cavity of the bird, okay? And we're going to take about 2/3 of it and add it to the marinade that's going to go all over the bird before we put it in the fridge overnight. So we've got about 2/3 here, and we reserved a little there. So I have light blue agave here, or you can use honey, about a 1/4 cup of that. The spice blend we just did together, and then equal amounts, so about a tablespoon or a little more, a good fat splash of light soy sauce and black vinegar. But if you can't get it, no biggie, just use a little rice wine vinegar. And again, it was a fat splash, about equal amounts. And combine this. Now we're going to take, this is a beer can chicken tray. If you don't have this apparatus, you can simply take a tin can, a 14-ouncer, take the paper off of it, throw it through the dishwasher, give it a little soak in hot water, and take an oven-safe tray or plate and put the bird upside down on the can. Here, I just took this tray, but it has holes in the bottom, so I put it on a larger baking sheet, cleared room in the lowest part of the refrigerator, and then we're going to take the additional spice that we just mixed, pour it into the cavity. Then we're going to take the bird, turn him right side up, and we're going to get that going all over the bird. You look mighty good. Okay, now you put this in the fridge, remember, uncovered, and let it kind of cure in that beautiful marinade overnight. The next day, you pat it dry, pat off a little of the excess marinade, and you make a setup like this. Foil-lined tray for easy cleanup, a wire rack inserted inside of that. Tie your bird together, or at least the legs together, and to the skin, add a little baking powder. It makes a super crispy, tight skin in the end game. Right before it goes into a hot oven, we're gonna do 450 for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna knock it way back and let it finish cooking through until its juices run clear. We're gonna hit it with just a little bit of non-aerosol cooking spray, canola oil, olive oil, doesn't really matter. We're gonna throw this guy in. The sauce is just these 3 things that we've been using for the entire menu. So for the sprinkle, guys, we're going to take some salt and flavor it for the table. About a tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon of your Sichuan pepper, or the pepper blend with Sichuan included in it if you can't find straight Sichuan pepper. And about the same amount of garlic. So it's about a scant tablespoon of each. And a little sugar. It really adds something to have a balance in there of a little bit of sugar. Mix this all together. And then the only other thing I put out with this chicken, some celery and leafy celery tops and more scallion. That's what I kind of garnished the chicken with. You got your crispy skin chicken with your sugary, garlicky, salty, spicy sprinkle, your special sauce when you pass the chicken at the table. Top it with some scallions and celery tops.